Well, as you know, last month, the Biden administration approved the transfer of some $6 billion in frozen Iranian money from South Korea to Qatar as part of a deal to free 5 Americans imprisoned in Iran. Now, in the aftermath of Hamas's surprise attack on Israel, that move is facing new scrutiny as Iran is a longtime supporter of Hamas. A group of Senate Republicans is now calling on President Biden to refreeze those Iranian assets, $6 billion worth, writing, quote, to stand by and allow Iran access to these funds as Hamas infiltrates Israel and murders, rapes, and mutilates countless Israelis is unconscionable. The idea of refreezing this money, Johanna, is this a smart idea?
Yes, and yes, okay. But Jake Sullivan is at the podium, and he is not going to say that they're going to refreeze that money because it's leverage and it's negotiation.
Hold that thought. Jake Sullivan, the president's national security advisor at the White House briefing earlier today.
Let me just reiterate what I said because it's unequivocal. Not a dollar of that money has been spent, and I will leave it at that.
All right, so he says not a dollar has been spent,
right.
But that doesn't preclude dollars from being spent in the future, which is why you have Republicans saying let's freeze.
They're entirely under our control still.
Right.
They are entirely, and the problem is right now, if you take that money off the table, then you've got your one in with Iran to call Hamas off the table. So they can't take that off the table
I totally disagree with you. You have to freeze that money.
So what's the leverage?
What's the leverage you have?
What's your leverage? You're going to increase the oil. Let me tell you something. Since Biden has been president, Iran has made $40 billion more a year on oil sanctions. You need to enforce the oil sanctions much stricter than Joe Biden's been doing because all he's been doing is enriching Iran, and that is why Iran is emboldened. It's why we also hear about Hezbollah. It's why all the terrorist groups are there. Remember, they're the #1 state sponsor of terror, and Joe Biden is giving them money to run terrorism all over the world.
They're not giving them money. This money is not our money.
Is different what I'm saying.
Yes.
You got to freeze that to send a message. I'm just saying
they're making money off of oil. And oil remains a critical issue that the Biden administration is trying to address. Energy security in a way in which we're moving the ball forward on clean technology. We're getting everything, liquefied natural gas, getting everything on the table here and not being so reliant on these terrible state actors that control oil supplies.
But the U.S. oil policy under Biden has also contributed to this, that has also enriched Tehran. You need to be drilling at home, driving down the price. The lower the price oil is, the less money Iran has to fund.
We agree on drilling at home.
But I tell you what, if Iran comes asking for some of that $6 billion, I'm pretty sure the answer is going to be no right now.
Well,
so the money's not going
that
anywhere.
is only the beginning.
Okay,
you have to go further.
You can do maybe not.
Let me ask the former State Department spokesperson real quick. The prospects.
I'm enjoying this. I like it.
Fire's coming from
Spicy
other
today.
sides.
It's not me
The
for once.
prospects and the process of refreezing money, like, is this even a feasible idea?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's why the National Security Advisor sort of, hedged gave himself some optionality as it would relate to the $6 billion. Listen, I was very much opposed to giving Iran this $6 billion because it was a ransom payment, and I think that puts a very high price on the head of every American. And I think when you incentivize that behavior, it's not good for other Americans. We've seen that with Russia, for example. What Ford was talking about was, as it relates to the max economic pressure campaign that we pursued in the Trump administration, we did put heavy sanctions on Iran. Those sanctions are U.S. law, and those sanctions actually remain on the books. The problem is that they haven't been enforced over the past 3 years, and so that's why Iran has been able to get such magnificent oil revenues, because the sanctions weren't enforced. Why does all of that matter? Listen, when you don't enforce sanctions in one theater, it makes it very hard to enforce sanctions in another theater. It's one of the reasons why today the Russian ruble is trading higher than it was before the war. And it's one of the reasons today that the Russian economy has basically faced no repercussions from our sanctions.
All right. Well,
thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the red button to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.